What can we expect from Max Christie's upcoming season? Plus, what's one word to describe this past Mavericks offseason? It's a Whiteboard Wednesday, DLLS Cowboys. Coming up next, the DLLS Mavs podcast. Hey, what's up, DLLS Mavs Nation? It's your man, Kevin Gray, alongside Mavericks beat writer Tim Cato, Mavericks analyst Bobby Carella. We, of course, are DLLS Mavs, your favorite guys covering your favorite team. Just 12 days away from Mavericks preseason basketball. What is Max Christie's outlook for the 25-26 season? Plus, what's one word that you would describe the Mavericks offseason with on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon? Now, Tim Cato, what's going on?
Guys, I saw something for yesterday for the first time.
Transformers?
No.
Oh.
I saw for the first time a Photoshop of Cooper Flagg in a Lakers jersey.
Wait,
what?
It's begun.
Let's go.
And honestly, it was pretty well done. They didn't like literally age him, but they made his beard longer because it's like, you know, in 4 years when his beard's a little bit longer, when he's a little bit older.
That's hella cruel, man.
I should have sent the photo to
also,
Tanner
is he wearing number 2? That's Bronny's number, isn't it?
Yeah, it does look like 2.
Isn't that what number Bronny wears?
I don't know if that's what Bronny wears. That used to be Lonzo.
Is that a 2?
I think that's a 2.
That looks like a 2.
Lonzo Ball, I believe, used to wear
Bronny's
number
9. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Lonzo.
Yeah, probably.
Bobby Carella, what's going on?
Anyway, it's begun.
I'm having a good day so far. Last night eclipsed the 2,000 ELO rating barrier threshold milestone and bullet, so I'm levitating, man.
Levitating.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dua Lipa, huh?
Yep.
That's a really good
great
barrier.
song, by the way.
Great song. Great barrier to pass in chess. Is this comparable to 2,000 ELO in chess?
Yes. It's like the same thing, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Better, you might say.
Mm-hmm, indeed.
Because it's what again? Pokemon?
Bullet.
What's that?
A time control in chess.
Okay.
I thought you were,
I see.
I thought you were just being cute, but
yeah.
Yeah, bullet chess. So it's 2 minutes or less, but everyone just plays either 1 minute no increment or 1 minute with a 1 second increment.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard
What's
of this.
you gonna do with a 1 second increment?
Not a lot.
I'm about to say, what you doing with like 5?
I mean,
10?
you're making the first like 15, 20 moves of the game in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's like you can add time. Usually when I play 1+1 after the opening, I have more than a minute on the clock. So those games can go like 3 to 4 minutes. But 1+0, that you got no time.
No, that's sick though.
Okay.
I know 2,000 ELO in chess is good.
Yeah, but it was very exciting.
We've got a grandmaster.
No, not even close.
Over there.
Yeah, not even close.
We do have a grandmaster.
Maestro.
Not even close. No.
They're saying
no one is saying anything.
Yeah.
We do have a grandmaster actually with us in studio.
Who's that?
Tanner.
Oh.
I like how he raised his hand immediately too.
Magnus. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Come on, Bobby.
That's right. Number 1 of all time.
Let's get to it on today's.
It's healthy.
It's healthy. That's
it's healthy. He's the number 1 of all time. Ding.
Come on, Tanner. Where's the bell? Jeez, man.
I was zoned out because I was thinking that I was listening to a podcast on the way in where they said that about the Mavs.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, really? Okay.
So. Wow.
You weren't listening to it was this
Drive
podcast,
my car
right?
off the road.
It was this podcast you were listening to?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Let's get to it on today's episode. A little bit later on, the amount of Mavericks have made it into the Worldwide Leaders top 100 players going into the 25-26 season. Before we get there, though, it's been a busy offseason for your Mavericks, as we mentioned. Less than 2 weeks away from their first preseason game as they take on the Oklahoma City Thunder at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth on October 6th. Don't worry, boys and girls. We're going to be having pregame and postgame shows throughout the preseason, so don't forget about those. But before we get to any preseason action, what's one word you would use to describe the Mavericks offseason. In honor of the Cowboys who are off today, our DLLS Cowboy show that's off today, it's a whiteboard Wednesday for us here on the DLLS Mavs podcast. So eat your heart out, Kavanaugh, Jesse Holly, Clarence Hill, Alex White. Eat your heart out because today for us, it's a whiteboard Wednesday. So in the chat, let us know what word, one word you would use to describe the Mavericks offseason, and we are going to write it down ourselves. In fact, I'm even going to participate in Whiteboard Wednesdays.
You're a lefty, aren't you?
I am a lefty. Shout out to all our lefties in the chat and that's listening on the show as well.
Left Nation, rise up.
That's right. Lefty Nation, rise up. That's right. I want to make sure at some point I make Stein's all lefty team because he puts it on all lefty team before every year. One day I'm going to make that particular team. All right. So one word to describe the Mavericks offseason as we write these down. If I can spell my word correctly, I think you could read this. All right. Are we ready to reveal?
Yes.
Why do you write yourself hella big? Like, what's going on over there? Hopefully you can read it.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Let's reveal it. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bobby's got
Deece.
Is that for decent?
Yeah, it's Deece. Yeah.
You put an extra E in there?
Okay, I actually have a huge issue with this. Deece is an abbreviation, but it's CE, not
DECE.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. DEEC. What's going on? And Tim, he has
over.
Now
yes,
that looks
thank
more,
you.
Okay, now it looks like decision.
No.
DECE?
No, that's just Deece.
Okay. All right.
That's a known abbrev. I am just really happy it's over. Almost.
It's almost over.
I think we've said everything there is to say about the offseason.
Sure.
And then we've said all those things for a second time. And now we're working through the third rendition of saying everything that has been said about it.
We're cycling through the lineup for the third time.
The offseason is almost over.
I mean, technically it's over
really
for some
exciting
teams already.
Exactly. Like it feels, everything feels
like basketball's in the air. We got Ozempic, Zion out there in New Orleans now. We got all kinds of stuff
like we've
on.
done versions of this in the past. Like a slightly more serious answer I would give. Not that I'm 100% serious about this, but you know,
thanks for not taking it seriously. Thanks.
Well, I've said in the past, like committed.
Okay.
Committed or dogmatic. How about dogmatic?
That's a hell of a word.
Yeah, but it is. This is not a pragmatic offseason. This is one that is purely, doubling down on the team, on Nico Harrison's visions, on the team's vision, on the team's belief of, how this team should operate.
Bobby, you went with decent. Why decent?
No, I didn't go with decent. I went with Deece. That's different.
That's short for decent?
Yeah, but like decent is sad. Deece is like, yeah, Deece, yeah.
Okay.
Because they made the most of the situation. You win the lottery. That's pretty sick. I mean, that's pretty
incredible.
Awesome. It's like the coolest thing that's happened to them in a long time. And you got Kyrie to take a little bit of a discount, but every good thing is offset by something that could be bad. The reason they were able to get Kyrie to take a discount is because he's going to miss a lot of the year. The only reason they were able to get D'Lo is because he had kind of tailed off a little bit. Anthony Davis, hopefully going to be great, but the eye thing happened. Like everything that was good is like, yeah, but overall, making the most of their situation, maximizing their resources and their spending and stuff. Yeah, Deece.
So like two-faced. Like for every good thing, there's a bad thing, or for every
no, I would say Deece is more positive than just like net neutral.
Okay,
like Deece is like on the way to pretty good.
Yeah.
Deece.
Yeah, won the lottery, got Cooper Flagg, but we're only in that position because
that wasn't the plan.
Because
they followed up a finals run with
I mean, of the things that were under their control, pretty decent.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. I think we're gonna be drunk a lot this year because I think that's the operative word.
I am planning on it
for when it comes to this team. I chose the word fulfilled. Actually,
with an exclamation point.
Yeah, with an exclamation point. Given what this team had on its roster, the bonus of getting Cooper Flagg with the #1 overall pick, they completed every single piece of business that they were able to this offseason, re-signing Kyrie Irving, re-upping with Daniel Gafford, P.J. Washington with his contract extension. You brought in D'Angelo Russell as well to help stem the tide until Kyrie Irving comes back. I think every single obligation they felt they had to get done, they fulfilled all of those moving into this season. Now, when it comes to the upcoming year, can all the things that they got done come to fruition on the floor? And if so, then this team has a chance to be pretty damn good. But yeah, that's the word I went with, was fulfilled, because I think everything that they did, they feel satisfied with based off of what they had to get done from a business perspective.
That's fair. Are we doing more?
We can do more.
Can I write more?
You want to write? You just
I've got
to
to. Look, you put a pen in my hand.
Write more.
Everything looks like a whiteboard to me.
Okay. What one word would you describe? How about the NBA offseason as a whole? What one word would you use to describe the entirety of the NBA?
Once again, I should not have erased.
That's okay.
Over.
It's over. It's over. Let's go. Let's see. Man, I need to try to figure out one that I feel like would just accurately describe the insanity of this. Actually, you know what? I'll just go with that. There we go. That's the one word I got. All right, we ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Sobering for Bobby Carella. I'm interested to hear that explanation.
West-centric.
West-centric.
I kind of ran out of room there.
I went with insane.
Although I guess it wasn't that West-centric. It still feels like all the best teams are out West. I guess that's
true.
What, like, I don't think the balance of power. There was actually interesting things happening in the East, but I still think the balance of power, the heft of the NBA remains in the Western Conference.
Yeah,
which is a huge part of so many of the projections and the previews that we do about the Mavericks, about how they're going to do this coming season, is that the West is as good as ever.
Why sobering?
As stacked as ever.
Tatum gets hurt, and the Celtics just threw a grenade in the locker room and blew that team up. Halliburton gets hurt, and the Pacers just let Miles Turner leave for nothing.
Yeah, they got J Huff though.
Yeah, they did get J Huff.
That is true.
He's gonna be good for them, I promise. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of I don't like the CBA. I don't like the restrictions. I don't like the rules. I don't like.
All-Star Rob said apron.
I just don't like the way that it's working. So yeah, it was sobering. It was just kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't say it was a bummer. I wouldn't say it was a letdown. There was still a lot of exciting moves. There was a lot of like, whoa, I can't believe that, and it's like cool to see Dame go back to Portland. And there's some other stuff that was like, yeah, that's nice. That's cool. But it just is, I don't know. Every move is like followed up by 3 tweets from the reporter's, agent connection saying like why this is actually like really awesome for the player or the team, or why this GM is a genius, or why this move was fueled primarily by financial reasons. And it's like, I don't want fans to need a law degree to understand why a team makes a trade, but you kind of need it now. Like we got Sarah on retainer.
We do.
So that's why it's sobering for me.
I went with the word insane because a lot of this is built on the back of the reporting that we have seen from Pablo Torre with respect to the whole Kawhi Leonard situation.
That's also very sobering.
With the Los Angeles Clippers and the idea that Steve Ballmer allegedly is out here circumventing the cap in order to pay Kawhi Leonard. That was pretty insane. But also the idea that in the year of our Lord 2025, Kevin Durant is in a Houston Rocket uniform. Obviously, Luka Doncic went on his Ozempic, path this offseason to get himself in shape and told everybody else about it as well during the entirety of the offseason. Just a lot of insanity that I thought ensued. Desmond Bane going to Orlando, that actually technically didn't happen in the offseason. It happened in the middle of the postseason during the NBA playoffs when that trade happened. So there was a lot that took place this past offseason. Some of the words from others in the chat from Oscar Rodriguez, stacked. From Gal Kitchen, he went with Ozempic. Shout out to Zion Williamson as well. Mason Moneyball 41 goes uneventful. And K-Town tends to agree with you, Tim Cato. Long. And now
it's also sobering that Adam Silver just keeps talking about stuff that's like, bro, just don't say anything. Just stop. Just stop it.
The idea that he got on a microphone.
Don't watch the games.
It was like, yes, go catch some highlights. Get in where you fit in. Go catch some highlights if you can't watch the games. He has since tried to walk some of that back, of course, because, he has to. But to out loud say that on a microphone was literal insanity.
Vote of no confidence.
Vote of no confidence for Adam Silver going forward?
I don't like it. I don't like what's happening.
There we go. It was an insane offseason for us. Shout out to the guests that we had throughout the course of the summer, including Dirk Nowitzki and Mark Cuban. We had ourselves a hell of an offseason as well. Appreciate
It's a fun offseason here.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun. The fact that basketball's around the corner now, we are ready. Trust me, we are ready for some basketball for your Dallas Mavericks. Let's take our first break here on our show today. When we come back, who made the worldwide leaders top 100 NBA players going into the season on your Dallas Mavericks squad, including this one that was inside the top 15. We'll tell you who they are coming up next. But if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you want to show it off. And Branded Bills wants to help you show off your new look with their premium headwear and apparel. Whether you need snapbacks, truckers, fitteds, beanies, or tees, Branded Bills has you covered with performance and style. If you're looking for some great gear to make your brand stand apart from the crowd, Branded Bills has you covered with the best custom headwear. And you can start your order today with Branded Bills, and their dedicated team will help you create the exact custom apparel that you need and love. They have a partnership with 40 colleges, a part of their campus collection, including TCU, Texas Tech, and Texas as well, just in time for the college football season, which we're already a month into when it comes to the CFB this year. So make sure you head to brandedbills.com and use code BBDLLS for 15% off your first order. Again, that's BBDLLS for 15% off your first order with Branded Bills today.
Prize Picks, where good decisions can put some money in your pocket. Looking at the NFL slate this weekend, so the max discount is Jalen Hurts, 0.5 pass yards. Now, it did take him until about the fourth quarter last weekend to get there, but I'm pretty confident that Jalen's going to do that if you want to take advantage of that max discount. And then for tonight's game, how about Sam Darnold, 0.5 pass touchdowns? I'd pretty comfortably take more.
Tonight's game?
Sorry, today's only Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
All right, so you got a whole nother day to plan.
What NFL
game is
you
tomorrow?
talking about?
Sorry, I do not know what day it is. Sam Darnold, 0.5 pass touchdowns. Pretty confident about that. Kyler Murray, 29.5 rush yards. He's not really running as much this year, but without Connor, with Benson, maybe they pass more. I don't know, so maybe he goes more. There's a lot of different options you have on Prize Picks.
Rest in peace, James Conner, King.
Download the app today and use code DLLS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code DLLS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
What do y'all think of my basketball?
It looks great, Tim. That actually looks amazing.
Thank you.
The hoop,
Thank
the
you.
detail of the netting, that looks fantastic, actually.
Ball
Yeah.
looks too big for the rim, unless it's a
that ball
perspective.
It's a
long,
perspective
large.
situation.
Okay.
This shot's actually about still 10 feet from the rim.
Oh, nice.
It was taken by a drone from kind of behind the shooter,
And
so it's catching the basketball on its arc as it heads towards the rim. It was a left corner three, but like a little bit closer to the wing.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to share with you guys.
Thank you for sharing. We
Again, if
appreciate
you give
that.
me a whiteboard marker,
You clearly have demonstrated that you love
everything looks like a whiteboard,
Magic Marker Monday
including
and
whiteboards.
Whiteboard Wednesday.
Yeah.
Who made the worldwide leaders top 100 NBA players? We'll get into that here in just a moment. Coming up in our next segment, we preview Max Christie's upcoming season. What kind of impact can the guard for your Dallas Mavericks have on winning this year? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to DLLS Sports, and also do the same for our podcast. Wherever you get your podcast for free, just search DLLS Mavs, give it a 5-star rating, and write a review for it while you're there. Every year we get these kinds of lists when it comes to the top 100 players in the NBA who can have the most impact on their team, this, that, and the third. And the worldwide leader is no different. They have already revealed their top 100 players from 100 through 11. They'll reveal the rest later on this week. But there are a few Mavericks that made the top 100. In fact, not one, not two, not three, but 4 of your Dallas Mavericks this upcoming year made ESPN's top 100 list. Would you like to guess the first player, gentlemen, that cracked the ESPN top 100 NBA players going into this upcoming
Dwight Powell.
No.
PJ Washington.
PJ Washington was the first one who made the list. He comes in at number 95 for your Dallas Mavericks. Last year was unranked going into the top 100 for them. His signature stat from a year ago, check this out, Bob, you'll like this. PJ Washington is one of 2 players with 50-plus steals and 50-plus blocks in each of the past 5 seasons. Can you name the other player
Probably
that has done that?
Giannis.
Giannis is the other player. that has done that. So there you go. Some rare category, rare.
Who are the 2 or 3 guys around him, like on either side?
I don't know. It just
okay.
that's just the one that they
Gotcha,
have there. That Giannis and PJ are the
No,
only ones.
I'm saying in the rankings.
I'm sorry.
list?
Yes, thank you. So Nikhil Alexander-Walker at 96
Okay.
for the Atlanta Hawks. He was unranked last year.
I'd rather have PJ.
You'd rather have PJ than
Ever
Nikhil?
so slightly. It depends on team fit, team context. We're talking about role
PJ's
players.
better than him.
PJ is a better basketball player than
So ESPN thinks that PJ is better than Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Peyton Pritchard, Walker Kessler.
Get Peyton Pritchard out of my top. I hate that guy.
Peyton Pritchard's really good.
He comes in at number 97 this year. Walker Kessler at 98, Stephon Castle at 99, and number 100, RJ Barrett from the Toronto Raptors.
RJ Barrett's a hard guy to.
Kessler and
Suss
Castle
out.
in there kind of surprised me.
So the question is PJ Washington better than Devin Vassell that comes in at number 94?
I think so. I think
they play different roles.
I think he's a better player though.
Is he better than Jakob Poeltl at 93?
No.
Probably not.
Is he better than Mitchell Robinson at 92?
I think so.
I would say
I don't know.
I think he is.
Okay.
Mitchell's really good.
Is he better than Drew Holiday, who came in at number 91?
No.
That's tough for one season, probably not, but like
Yeah.
moving forward, obviously.
But it is
yeah.
one season.
Yeah.
Is he better than Naz Reid at 90?
No.
Is he better
Probably
than
not,
Andrew
no.
Wiggins at 89?
Probably not.
Honestly,
That one is tough.
this one really kind of made me upset, and I think PJ Washington is better than this player. Zach Edey came in at number 88.
Oh, PJ, come on. Yeah, PJ's better than him.
PJ's better than Zach
PJ's
Edey.
better than Zach Edey. Yeah.
I thought that was a little ambitious. Jonas Valanciunas at 87.
That is surprising, actually.
Bradley Beal at 86.
Valanciunas was way too high.
Yeah, I think
Bradley Beal's
PJ's
still really good.
PJ's better than Valanciunas. I don't know if PJ's better than Brad Beal.
He's not.
Okay. A couple of Detroit Pistons coming at 85 and 84. Jaden Ivey and Tobias Harris. I think PJ Washington is better than Tobias Harris. That's just me personally.
I think
Yeah,
they're
that's
actually
a tough
really
one.
similar players.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
Yeah.
I think PJ's way more consistent than Tobias.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. But Tobias's highs are higher, but his lows are way lower.
They're way low for sure. K-Town says PJ equals elite role player.
Yeah.
That's what the Mavericks are definitely hoping for him to be this year, with him projected to possibly come off the bench for Dallas this upcoming year. Some of the other notable names in the top 80, Norman Powell comes in at 82. Andrew Nembhard, shout out to Dallas, with his brother here, of course, Ryan Nembhard.
Oh, I was like,
Ryan
okay, I
Nembhard.
understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew Nembhard comes in at 81. DeMar DeRozan comes in at number 80 in this year's top 100.
PJ's better than him, I think.
Is he better than Onyeka Okongwu at 79?
I don't know.
I mean,
I maybe,
think Mitchell
yeah.
Robinson's better than Okongwu right now, so
Okay.
that's a tough one.
Okay. How about Tamani Kamara, who came in at 78?
Ooh, that's tough. He had a really good year.
How much offensive improvement are you projecting? He was a real decent offensive player last year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kamara is better.
Great
yes.
defender, too.
Brandon Ingram comes in at 77. Last year, he was 40 going into last year.
Well, we try playing more than 40 games.
There you go.
So
Brandon Miller comes in at number
Tim said, "Get good."
76.
that could be low, depending
Okay.
on what he does. But again, play games, dude.
Jay McDaniels at 75. Jabari Smith Jr. at 74. Then we get to our next Dallas Maverick at number 73. Who do you believe is the next Dallas
I know
Maverick?
who it is. so.
Okay. Bobby, who do you believe it is?
I know who it is, too.
Oh, okay. You already know
Yeah,
who it is.
it's Derek Lively.
Tanner for the trifecta. You know who?
Oh, it came out yesterday. I mean,
Is it D-Live?
It is Derek
Yeah.
Lively the second. That's right.
Thanks,
Derek Lively
Tim.
the second comes in at number 73. Last year, he was at number 56. The significant stat for him, Lively shot 73% on field goals since entering the NBA in 2023. That is the best among players with 400-plus shots over the last 2 seasons. So Derek Lively II shooting at a very high rate since entering the league in 2023. Fair at number 73 for Derek Lively?
yeah,
Yes.
he's got to play.
Okay.
He's got. I think he's better than the 73rd best player in the league, but
Right.
got to play.
There's a lot of players on this list. Like this is where you put top 50 players, potentially top 50 players
Mm-hmm.
who do not play enough to earn top 50 designation right now.
Makes sense. Zach LaVine came in
The
at 70.
truth will come out, though, about Derek Lively this year.
Yeah,
75 games, and next year he's number 26 in the rank.
Okay. Can you make sure we mark that? Thank you. Make sure we mark that. Zach LaVine comes in at 72. Kobe
Don't
White at
mark
71.
That.
No, definitely
delete
mark that.
the footage.
Write it down right now.
Delete the footage.
Zach LaVine comes in at 72. Kobe White at 71. Michael Porter Jr. comes in at 70. Josh Hart at 69. Tyler Hero at 68. Cam Johnson at 67. Some other ones that are in the top 60 include Lou Dort at 64, Bobby's favorite player. LaMelo Ball at number. LaMelo Ball is not better than Lou Dort. I don't think.
I mean, it's
LaMelo Ball's a traffic cone on defense. He's an inefficient shooter. At least with Lou Dort, he can count on him to shoot for 40% and guard most teams' best player every night.
I mean,
I value that more than what LaMelo Ball's doing in Charlotte.
But swap Lou Dort into LaMelo's role in Charlotte, and do they first team to win negative games?
I can't believe KG is trashing his point guard on his under 25.
Yeah, that's your franchise guy.
That's a great point. That's an excellent point.
You should be hyping him up.
That's
an excellent point.
The roles are too different.
Your memory's too good, damn it. Your memory's too good.
This is the difficulty with ranking like lists like this is like, how do you even compare Lou Dort and LaMelo Ball, who have like it's next to impossible. That said, obviously LaMelo's potential ceiling of what he can do and how he can impact winning is far higher than Lou Dort's.
He can impact winning.
LaMelo Ball does not
did last
impact
season
winning.
for Charlotte.
Oh,
Look at how many games they won with him and without him.
okay. All right.
They won basically all of their games with him. I'll look up that.
They
stat.
won all of their games with him,
which was the grand
Just
total
about,
of how
yeah.
many games they won altogether?
I mean, it wasn't a lot, but compare it to him out.
LaMelo's a fun player.
Of the games they won, he played.
Oh,
yes.
Not that when he played.
Oh, okay.
I was
very confused for a
what
second.
a claim to make.
When he played, they won, or when they played, he won. Whatever it is. Jalen Suggs came in at 59. Trey Murphy III came in at 58. Miles Turner at 57. The next Maverick that we get to before we get to our next break, you guys know who came in at 52 already, so I'll tell you. Cooper Flagg debuts at number 52 for the Dallas Mavericks in the ESPN's Top 100. His significant stat, of course, he only has it from college. He was the first ACC freshman to lead a team in points, rebounds, and assists since freshmen became eligible in the 1972-73 season.
Can I interrupt with my
Well, you already have, so just
yeah. I'm sorry. Without LaMelo Ball, the Charlotte Hornets were 3-32,
And
pretty
with
bad.
him,
16 and 31,
okay.
which is also
So
pretty
they won
bad.
16 out of the 47 games that they played.
They played at a 33% clip. They won every third game with him, and they won every
11th game without him.
11th game without him. Okay.
Yeah, that's impacting winning, if you ask me.
Okay. Cooper Flagg comes in at number 52. He is ahead of the likes of Alex Caruso, Paul George, Dyson Daniels, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Miles Turner. How do we feel about that? Fair?
It's always
unfair?
tough to rank rookies. So that's just like pure projection, you know.
The idea that he's already, according to some, better than Dyson Daniels, Miles Turner. I mean,
this is tough. I don't know if rookies should be allowed. Granted, I'll accept. I accept it. I think it's fantastic.
I think when Victor Wembanyama, his rookie, I think he debuted inside the top 30, I believe.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I don't know. I just don't think you should be eligible. But again, I will happily accept the upholding the Portland pro propaganda.
Oh, okay.
All right. The newbie from Newport.
The newbie from Newport?
Yeah. The Newport new guy.
You might want to workshop that one a little bit more. Galkison, without playing a single NBA game, apparently Cooper Flagg is already the 52nd best player in the league. And yes, all of this is based on projection. Draymond Green rounds out the initial list at number 51. The interesting part about this before we go to break, the fantasy projection, if you're interested in that sort of thing, fantasy projection for him, 19.5 points per game, 6.3 rebounds, 4.3 assists per contest is the fantasy projection for Cooper Flagg this
I mean,
year.
that would be
19 points a
spectacular.
If he's
yeah,
averaging
so-
19 and a half points a game this year,
19, 6, and 4. I mean, geez.
to me,
What?
something went terribly wrong. If he's averaging 19, nearly 20 points a game.
No, that would be awesome.
No,
What do
no,
you
I mean, it would be great for him statistically, individually, but the amount of talent that's on this team, he shouldn't have to go get 20 a
well,
night.
if he's that good, I mean,
Yeah, I guess you could say if he's that good, but geez, man, I think 15 to 17 would be the more realistic projection for him this upcoming season.
A few players who did not make the top 100.
Mm-hmm.
Keegan Murray. I think that it is not guaranteed that Cooper Flagg is better than Keegan Murray next season. And he wasn't even top 100. Asar Thompson was not top 100 on this list. Herb Jones. Like, these are all players that I look at the 60 to 100. There's not a lot of players that I'm like, yeah, like most of those players, I'm like, I expect Cooper to be better than this, these players. But lists like these are also always imperfect. Like, those are some names that absolutely should have been on the list and maybe closer to Cooper than like completely off of it.
I'll tell you the last Maverick that came in the ESPN's top 100 as we get ready to preview Max Christie's upcoming season. We'll do all of that coming up next.
There's never been a better time to join as a Diehard, which is our exclusive membership with DLLS. Right now, you're supporting the show, you're watching, maybe you're in the chat. You've surely already hit the like button, because I know you guys always hit the like button. But if you want to take your support of DLLS and your fandom for all Dallas sports even one step further, why don't you do that at alldlls.com/diehard, where you instantly gain access to all of the premium written content. Just published a piece this morning, in fact. 23 Mavericks predictions for the 2025-26 season. There are 23 of them. I counted.
which one is the best one?
They're all equally good.
Well, give us one.
Okay, we can do that.
Just choose. You don't have to pick your favorite.
I think.
Just give us a selection.
Let's see. Let's find a good one here.
Well, it doesn't even need to be good. It could be the worst one.
I think Dallas is going to lead the league in dribble handoffs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we not going to do a prediction show for the prediction segment?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna do it. You and me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could be me and KG.
Could be
Well,
me
anyway.
and Bobby.
Yeah.
Could be me and Tanner.
Who knows who's the
KG and Tanner prediction show.
You know what we do know?
I'd tune in for that. That'd be awesome.
You know what we absolutely do know? We know that you can get 23 predictions right now at alldlls.com. If you're a diehard, if you are not, go to alldlls.com/diehard to sign up. You get a free shirt with your membership. You get access to the Discord with other fellow diehards. You get discounts on merch and events. You get a physical diehard card. It comes with your welcome kit. All of that, every single thing can be found alldlls.com/diehard.
Let's get ready to preview Max Christie's upcoming season, but I do have one more player to reveal to you from ESPN's top 100 when it came to the top 100 players going into this upcoming season. He comes in at number 14. I'll tell you that in here in just a moment. A couple other notable players on that list. Jamal Murray came in at number 46. Joel Embiid came in at number 47. Mikal Bridges at number 48. Rudy Gobert came in at number 49, interestingly enough, there. But at number 14, gentlemen, Anthony Davis comes in at number 14 for ESPN's top 100, the highest ranking Maverick on this year's list. So, yes, that means no Kyrie Irving on this list coming into the year, of course, as he recovers from his torn ACL. The significant stat for Anthony Davis, check this out. Anthony Davis averaged at least 20 points, 1 steal, and 2 blocks in a season for the 11th time in his career in the 24-25 season, the second most by any player since blocks and steals became official in the 1973-74 season. The only other player to have more such seasons, Hakeem Olajuwon, the only player to have more such seasons with at least 20 points, 1 steal, and 2 blocks in a year. Anthony Davis is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's an NBA champion. He's a gold medalist. One of the best two-way players of our generation, honestly. If Ith was a fifth, as I mentioned, we'd be drunk. And that's the name of the game for Anthony Davis and his career and for this upcoming year.
Tim, did you say that you think Keegan Murray and Herb Jones will be better than Cooper Flagg?
I said
Or were you just mentioning their names?
I was mentioning their names. I'm saying they should be on the list. And I think that
Gotcha. Okay.
like those are the types of players. I think Cooper Flagg will be better than them. But like those are like the types of seasons.
God, I hope so.
I think they're both great players. And I think they're similar to Cooper in a lot of ways. I think Cooper.
Herb Jones is an all-world defender.
He's got to be better than them. He's got to be better than
Cooper's
them.
not going to be better defensively than Herb Jones.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Offense does matter a lot.
Even with the torn ACL, shouldn't Kai be on there?
None of the injured guys. They excluded them all.
Like
Yeah.
Tatum
and
None of them.
Yeah, because Tatum would probably be like second or third.
That's right. Exactly. Donovan Mitchell came in at number 15 on this list. Evan Mobley at 13. Cade Cunningham at number 12.
Ooh, Evan Mobley ahead of AD.
Wait.
AD, take that personally, man. You got. Don't let the young guy pass you just yet.
I mean,
Okay,
he is the reigning defensive player of the
Doesn't
year.
matter. Don't let him pass you.
Do you think
Show him
Cooper
what's what.
Flagg has to have a better season than 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block per game?
Well, I mean, I think that could be about where he is. Yeah.
That was Keegan Murray last year.
Nice.
Yeah, on 54, 36 shooting, 83. So
The inside the top 20, there's one big quarrel that I do have. Right. Jimmy Butler came in at number 18. Kawhi Leonard came in at 20. I don't tend to think, even with the amount of injury history that Kawhi Leonard has, that he is a better player, that Jimmy Butler's a better player than Kawhi Leonard. I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, but injuries.
That's what I'm saying. Like the injury, yes, that's the big
AD
thing.
would be in the top 10 if you know.
Yeah.
Like it's the tax.
I guess so. Jaylen Brown comes in at number 19. Paulo McCarroll at 17.
Also,
Devin Booker at 16.
I think Jimmy Butler, his way to just be the type of winning player you need at any given moment is a little underrated.
I still think Kawhi Leonard is a better overall player. Than,
I agree with that.
than
Yeah,
Jimmy
for
Butler.
sure. For sure.
With that being said, let's get into Max Christie and his season and what that could look like for him. For Max Christie, of course, came over in the trade alongside Anthony Davis from the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange, of course, for Luka Doncic. Max Christie has a big year ahead of him. We saw flashes of what he could be as a guy that could knock down shots when he was open. The first 7 games of his career as a Dallas Maverick were some of the best games for any newcomer in a Dallas Mavericks uniform. Last year, in 78 games overall, averaged nearly 10 points per game, shot nearly 43% from the field, and shot nearly 37% from the three-point line while shooting nearly 86% from the charity stripe. Bobby Carrillo, what's the one big thing about Max Christie and his season that's piquing your interest?
So we always talk about the guard rotation and the minutes distribution, and the Mavs are 2 or 3 deep everywhere, and we list off the names of guys that play those positions, and there's always people in chat saying, like, why aren't you mentioning Max Christie? Or, like, y'all are too low on Max, or, like, this could be – it feels like, not in the way that we often kind of forget about Caleb Martin just because he didn't play a lot of games or whatever, but it kind of feels like we're leaving Max out of the equation. And maybe we shouldn't be. Maybe he won't play at all. I think he and Caleb and I guess, you know, it depends on if Brandon Williams is playing well or not. Like, I don't know how many minutes those guys are going to play.
There's a school of thought that says Max Christie should be your starting 2 guard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but like, if he plays well, then sure, you know, because he could defend, he can catch and shoot, he can move, he can attack the basket, he can, you know, defend guys smaller than him. Like, he can do a lot of these things the same way that Dante can, and we're like, well, I don't even know if Dante's going to play. So I think I understand the excitement because he's young and he's got potential, and he did flash really hard, really bright after the Mavs traded for him last year. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to play, but like, he's got all the it's just like, it's the same thing I said about Dante Exum the other day. Like, he can do stuff that no one else on the team can. It's not that he's great at it, but as he can do these things, you know, and he's very valuable, or could be very valuable.
So this is going to sound like a silly question when I say it, you know, as it comes out of my mouth, but I want to kind of think about it. Is there too much depth on this team. We've talked about a lot of really good players that may not have a chance to play nearly as much because of the amount of depth that's on this team. Max Christie feels like one of those guys that fits into that category of there's so many good players on this team, including him, that may not get significant time to make the kind of impact that he's capable of with extended time. Is there a such thing as too much depth in the case of a Max Christie who may not get some of the opportunities that he may deserve given the kind of player that he is quality-wise?
Go ahead. Oh, you want me to answer it?
Sorry, I thought you were asking that question.
No. Yeah, I was saying go ahead. I was trying to find one specific stat.
Okay. Again.
Oh,
Cliff Notes question. Sorry, I completely got sidetracked.
I can answer it.
I was catching up on chat.
No, it's not bad to have depth, especially because
Go ahead,
so Max Christie is 22, and Max Christie has never for an entire season been part of a consistent rotation. He was for the most part in the Lakers rotation last season, and then obviously down the stretch he was in the Mavericks rotation. But I think he's still a player at this point of his career that you can say, hey, you've got to go earn your minutes. You got to go earn your way into this rotation.
Yeah. And
I think that there's going to be minutes for him to go around. I think that we know that there are some injury-prone players on this team that, like Anthony Davis, even if he's healthy, may not always be playing back-to-backs. I do think it's going to be okay. I do think it's okay that Dallas has that many.
And the reason why I posed that question is, ideally, if all these guys are healthy, there's going to be some really good players that are not going to get significant minutes this upcoming year. But with that being said, that's kind of the idea of having depth is if you're going to have guys go down, you have a quality player behind them to be able to step in. Ideally, though, in a situation where you have this much talent, if these guys are healthy, there's going to be a couple of really good players that don't see a lot of minutes.
Yeah, and that could be tough because you have two choices, right? Let's just your magic wand and you got 14 guys available or 13 guys available or whatever. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 guys. Like, I don't think Dwight and probably Hardy at this point, I don't think those guys are going to play.
Sure.
If everyone else is healthy. So you could either roll out an 11 or 12-man rotation and just throw out a guy for 2 or 3 minutes and see if he's got anything. And if he doesn't, then bench him.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can say, I'm going with 9 or 10 of you tonight, and then we'll see what happens. But either way, what you run the risk of guys not being able to develop any rhythm or consistency or confidence or whatever, whatever the case is. But again, if the whole team just plays 55 games, then everyone's going to get a ton of minutes. So
exactly.
It is just kind of, we'll see. I can't remember a team OKC is super deep in the backcourt, but I can't remember there being a team that goes 2 or 3 deep at every position the way that the Mavs do. And there aren't a lot of examples of that right now because so many teams are worried about either the second apron or before the luxury tax threshold. Generally, even super deep teams are 9 or 10 deep.
Yeah.
The Mavs 13, 14, 15 it's going to be really interesting to see.
There's still not a lot of evidence to me so far in Max Christie's career that he's going to become something more than a catch and shoot 3-point guy who occasionally gets a good drive up to the rim. I think he's a good cutter. I think that he is sometimes capable of doing stuff off the dribble, but I do not think that's really a weapon right now. It's not something that should be emphasized beyond, what makes sense in the flow of the offense. Over the past 2 seasons, Max Christie has shot 50 of 154, not at the rim, but in the outside of the restricted area in the paint. So the floater zone, so he's shooting less than 33% on that. Over all of last season, he shot 35% on mid-rangers. I know he had that brief hot stretch of hitting a bunch of them early on the first few games. But when you include his time with the Lakers, he shot 21 of 60. 35% is not a number that gets you a green light for mid-range shots. And I just don't think he's there yet. Maybe he is. Maybe he comes in. Maybe he shows that. Maybe that is a step that he has now taken in his career. Because there's times where you look at the shots that go in and you can squint and kind of see, oh, that looks like it could be sustainable. That looks like it could be more consistent.
Those first 7 games, we were like, hey, is this the Max Christie trade that he was playing in those first 7 games for sure?
Sure. Absolutely. But he hasn't done that yet. Like those 7 games may mean something for his development and where he's going to go, but it means nothing for the type of player he is right now, which is an inefficient, a pretty decent three-point shooter, an inefficient guy inside the arc. He is pretty good at making layups. He's a pretty good cutter. He does not, when he drives, consistently gets to the rim. A lot of his drives stop short, and when he stops short, it ends up with an inefficient shot that is not the type of shot that any good offense wants to build around.
Max Christie's best game as a Dallas Maverick last year came in that game against the Houston Rockets, where Anthony Davis made his debut. That day, Max Christie played 33 minutes, had 23 points, went 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from downtown, and went 9 of 10 from the free throw line that day with the 23 points that he had. That was part of that initial 7-game stretch where he had 15, 15, 23, 15, 17, 19, and 16 points in each of his first 7 games. Will the consistency be there for Max Christie going into this upcoming year and the opportunities that he will have available to him? We're going to find out here in short order. The Mavericks get on the floor for the first preseason game on October 6th against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's take our final break here on our show today. When we come back, Tanner is going to surprise us with some more questions from you, the diehards, that we are going to do our best to answer to finish up our show. It's coming up next. But we want you to become part of our DLLS Sports family, and the easiest way that you can do that is to subscribe and join the over 31,800 subscribers that we have here at DLLS Sports as we move that much closer to 32K for our lovely channel. Also, we're celebrating Big Brothers, Big Sisters month all month long here at DLLS Sports and across the ALLCITY network. A moment together can spark endless laughter. We want you to visit bbbs.org/ALLCITY, where you can find out more information on how to become a big and support and mentor youth in their life. So again, bbbs.org/ALLCITY as we celebrate Big Brothers, Big Sisters all month as well. We have a tremendous partnership with them, and we want to continue to make a difference in our community, and you can do that with our Big Brothers, Big Sisters program as well. Also, don't forget, visit alldlls.com to become a diehard member today. 20% off events. We've got your physical diehard card that you get that's made of gold, vibranium, and titanium all at the same time. Very heavy, but you can lift it because you were strong.
It weighs 52 pounds.
It does.
Not enough people talk about this. But what it does is it makes you stronger.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. Is that how much you're benching these days?
Well, no, it's that plus more because
okay, that's good.
Right.
Like I can just bench the card and get absolutely ripped.
That's right. You can scan the QR code if you're watching us here, or if you're listening to us, alldlls.com. As I mentioned, 20% off our events. You get access to our incredible content from Clarence E. Hill Jr. covering the Dallas Cowboys and Alex Zapata as well. Tim Cato covering the Dallas Mavericks. Sean Shapiro and Sam Nessler covering your Dallas Stars. And Jeff Wilson covering the Texas Rangers. I know we don't want to talk about them right now, but Jeff Wilson doing a terrific job talking and covering your Texas Rangers. So make sure you visit alldlls.com today. Let's finish up here on our show. We'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. as we preview the season of one Brandon Williams. He is up next on the docket for your Dallas Mavericks. How long he remains a Dallas Maverick, we're going to be finding out here over the next couple of weeks, but we'll preview his upcoming season tomorrow on our show at 12 p.m. We turn it over to our guy Tanner. He's got some questions from you, our lovely diehards, that you had for us that he's going to surprise us with, that we're going to answer to finish up our show here today. Isn't that right, Tanner?
Yes. So first we have Pomelo, who wants to know, what are your favorite NBA names? So it can be fun to say or names you think are cool.
Favorite NBA player
that roll off the
names.
tongue. Any of that.
I think Jalen Rose is just such a cool name.
That's an all-timer.
I just love that name.
If Mark Followill was sitting in this seat, he would say
Zubac.
no.
Oh, well, that was
Mamukelashvili.
Sandra
Oh.
Mamukelashvili.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I've always been
That's his
partial
favorite name.
to Tim Thomas. I like Tim Hardaway.
Since we're going down
what
that
about
route,
Duncan?
No,
No,
it just
that's
doesn't have the
enough.
right ring to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we're going down that route, I guess. Well, Bobby, close your ears on this one.
Oh, no.
I mean, have you not ever met a great Kevin? Just saying.
Mm.
Kevin
Spacey.
Durant.
I like line stars. Popeye Jones. That was
wow. We were literally talking about the NBA.
I'm gonna move on.
We're
and
talking
say-
about
you
the
asked if I've
NBA.
ever not met a great
I,
Kevin.
I think
Jones
a lot of it is nostalgia or whatever. But like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird are just those are cool. Those names rock.
World
names
Be
rock.
Free.
World Be Free is a classic.
I actually love an alliteration.
MJ.
Like I actually mean Tim Thomas, like alliteration names are
Daryl
fun.
Dawkins.
Tim
is
Thomas,
Oh,
awesome.
Chocolate Thunder is incredible.
Gerald
Yes,
Green.
yes.
That's just a fun name.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gerald Green, hell of a leaper.
Rodrigue Beaubois. Fun. But
modern
any
one.
French name is fun, to be fair.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. One of my favorite ones to say these days, Zachary Richochet from the Atlanta Hawks. Love saying that. The great Baron Davis. I don't know how we feel about that on this particular show. C2007.
Big thumbs down for the Warriors.
Yeah, about to say. I don't know if we want to go with that one on this one. Lion Star 14. Bobby Carell is such a wonderful name.
No.
That's
It is-
sweet.
It is a
Shahid
unique name, but no,
agrees
it's not
with
one of-
me on Tim Thomas. Another similar
Wow.
one. Brandon Bass.
Yes.
Brandon Bass, Tim
good
Thomas,
one.
Gerald Green. There is something
You
beautiful
really
All
love
of
the
those
alliteration,
guys
don't
played
you?
for the Mavs, like basically at the same exact
Chris
time.
Kaman.
Yeah.
Chris? No. Came
That's
is
a-
No, that's an
Okay.
ugly
How
name.
about OJ Mayo?
Great name.
That is a really cool name.
Yeah.
And OJ Mayo was like one of the first. So whenever I was a freshman in high school playing like freshman high school basketball, all the kids on the basketball team knew about OJ Mayo, who at the time was still in high school too, and we were
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like it. I don't know. It's just whenever there's like this high school phenom that is at the same level. I mean, he was obviously a little older than me, but like at the same level as you. And is much better than me too.
That was gonna say,
It just felt like I don't know. There was just this buzz about OJ Mayo, you know.
Meta World Peace. That's a hell of a name. Harold Miner, fantastic dunker as well.
The goat Uwe Blob too.
What do you think about Omar Ashik? Actually, I take that back. That's-
Fine, it's cool.
Yeah,
That's-
it's fine.
Aggressively
don't know.
fine. Aggressively fine.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite NBA player names. Shout out to Pamela for the question.
Joe
Thank you so much.
Dupree.
Then Ben Selheim wants to know, what is your favorite part of Paige's game? So we're going
Sauce.
WNBA here.
Sauce.
I mean, it's got to be that step through move that she has.
Pregame
it's-
fits.
No,
My favorite
Yes,
part
no,
of
they're
Paige
so
Becker's
good.
game,
got to be the step through.
most ethical player in the WNBA today. Paige can go 17 to 21 and not take a single 3-point shot. Ethical scorer, gets to the free throw line, incredible dribble. Like, Paige literally has it all. She reminds me of a certain other point guard that used to play here in a number of different ways. She has that kind of gravity. But my favorite part is that Paige's game is ethical game. Ethical game, Paige Becker's.
Which point guard are you talking about? Rodney Stuckey?
No.
You never played here.
No. Who am I thinking of?
No, not at all. You should have
Raymond
watched,
Felton?
William. You
Yeah, I
should
was
have watched the
thinking
Wings this year.
Raymond
You'd have been. And look, they didn't win a lot of games on the court, William, but Paige
Thank
Beckers was highly, highly entertaining. Top 5 scorer in the league this year.
Paige rocks.
Yeah, WNBA Rookie of the Year. Yeah, you missed out on some
She was
highly.
top 5 in scoring? I didn't realize that.
Yes,
Wow.
average nearly
I
20
mean, I
a
knew she was
game.
an all-star, but I didn't.
Dude, it's got to be the step through because she's just like going behind the back or between the legs, like setting defenders up from like 15, 18 feet, takes a hard step toward the rim, steps back, pump fakes, they come flying, and then she just steps right through, right underneath them or around them, you know, and just gets right to the rim with the little
Her
floater.
finger roll is
It's
pretty
so
incredible.
nice. So nice.
But yeah, Paige Beckers actually had the most points in a game this year for any WNBA player. She had a 44-point game this year. It was the most in a game by a player. So shout out to Paige, who got us through the summer with some incredible
This is my
exploits
favorite name.
on the floor as far as our game is concerned. But we love Paige. Hopefully Paige is around for a long time to come for sure. Wing show tomorrow, 4 p.m. right here. DLLS Sports, DLLS Wings. Don't miss it.
You played for
Non-sports
the Bullets, too.
related.
Non-sports related. Okay, next question.
Diehard
shout
Sarah.
shout out to Ben, by the way, for the question. Thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you,
Diehard
Ben.
Sarah wants to know, what's the last song you listened to on Spotify or Apple Music?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Let me pull it up.
Also, notice the picture I chose for this one. That was for Bobby. So
Okay.
we can get
All
mad
right, here's
about it.
here's a weird one. Last song I listened to was Supertramp, the Logical song.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Supertramp.
Supertramp.
Supertramp rules.
I've been listening to
Oh,
the
man.
Magnolia playlist, Magnolia by Paul Thomas Anderson. I saw Magnolia at Texas Theater a few weekends ago. I finally watched the last Paul Thomas Anderson that I had filmed that I had not yet seen last night, and then One Battle After Another tomorrow. But I've been listening to that soundtrack. Supertramp, the Logical song, is on that soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Honestly,
a great album that song is from, too.
Yes. All of it is very good. So that was the last song I listened to. And then before that, it was the Avalanches.
Supertramp rips.
Because I'm me.
So currently right now on my Spotify pulled up is the song On My Way by Passion Pit, who I'm seeing in concert here pretty soon. They come to Dallas.
All right. Let's be careful there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Before that was Elephant by Tame Impala. Before that was Delirious by Prince. Before that, Now What, Orla Gartland, Mean Mr. Mustard by the Beatles. So that was like my last 5 songs that played.
Nice. 777 by Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. I was just in Vegas recently, and I was in a Vegas mood. And that song, 777, is a favorite of mine. So
Tanner, don't be playing music. How does 777 go, KG?
It started playing automatically.
I can't necessarily say the words.
Oh, is it bad?
Yeah, there's a lot of words going on in there. But at the same time,
777
it's a catchy song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so the song is not talking about the dice are just a metaphor.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
What for?
Go listen and go find out.
I don't think I'm old enough yet.
Oh wow. Okay. But yeah. Yep.
That's fine. We're good.
Yeah, we're
so
good.
It's about like balloons, like blowing up balloons.
Tim?
Nope, just leave it where it is.
Don't use
go
that
listen
word.
to it on the way home.
It's about lollipops.
Listen to the song on the way home. And
have any of you listened? So I got into this band because of a friend. Have y'all listened to Odessa? Or I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I know of them.
ODE.
Yeah, there's like a song or two of theirs that I've saved in various playlists.
Yes, that one I'm enjoying quite a bit.
Okay.
So that's my answer. Anyways,
shout out to Sarah. Thank you so much for the question.
Yes. Next, from Gakujen, is we need everyone's official predictions for how many threes will Derek Lively shoot, not make, but shoot this season. How many will he shoot?
10.
38.
My answer is a tribute to Kat. Kat, can you hear me? Derek Lively will shoot 7
threes.
I love her answer. 7? Yes.
7 threes.
I'm going to go 10. I think Derek Lively takes 10
I'm going to
threes.
revise mine down slightly. I'm going to say 32.
That's a very specific number.
You were the one who were like upset with, not upset.
No,
like
I think he should start shooting a few threes every once in a while.
Well, clearly it's not like you agree with Cuban that the season is going to hinge on the amount of 3-pointers that Derek Lively II.
That's less than one a game.
There's only one way to find out.
Bobby says Derek Lively is playing. Bobby says Derek Lively is playing 75 games next season.
And he's going to take a grand total of 7 threes.
Yep.
Well, I said he's going to take
non-heaves. 7 non-heaves. Heaves do not count.
Okay, real quick, 30 seconds. Do you like the heave rule?
No, I think it's lame.
Love it.
Oh, you love it.
We argued about this already.
I
think that was.
It was whenever KG was going.
Yeah. Last season, Donovan Clingan took 14 of 49.
Donovan Clingan took 49 threes last year?
Yeah. And Walker Kessler took, he was 6 of 34. Would you describe either of those players as shooters who changed the floor geometry? No.
I mean, you ain't got to convince me. Don't convince me.
The only way for Derek Lively to ever be a shooter is to start taking jump shots. What I'm saying is next season he's not going to be a jump shooter in the sense that people are like, oh my God, we got to go guard that guy. Oh my God, he's wide open. Oh no, he's going to break our defense. But if he's ever going to shoot, you might as well give him a few shots. Like one every other game seems like a reasonable amount. There's not going to be any spacing on the team anyway. Who's it going to hurt? I don't think he's going to shoot much better than like 25%. But I think that if he's ever going to be a shooter, you should start letting him take jumpers now.
Let him fly now, huh?
Yeah, just occasionally. Like 32, that's one every other game.
Luka My Doncic on Twitter weighs in. I asked, how do you spell the abbreviation of decent? And Luka My Doncic said DCNT, which I think is like a playoff of DLLS. I still like Deece more. I like DEEC. That's the one I'm going to use, but I appreciate it.
I feel like if someone saw that for the first time, you would have to explain it. If you saw
say it out loud, Deece.
No,
you
but
would
if you
say
saw
Dick.
that spelling of it,
like
you could,
Dickent?
yeah, you could probably get the idea from that versus your abbreviation.
Yeah, well, their Twitter bio says Dwight Powell lifer, DPFFL. So heck yeah,
Dwight Powell's a lifer.
Ball knower.
There we go. Shout out to Tanner for presenting those questions from the Diehards. We'll do that more often. So if you have questions,
Tim Cato weighs in. I'm going to block that guy.
Make sure you throw them in the Discord when you become a Diehard member. That'll do it for us here on today's episode. Thank you for Tanner making us look good and sound good as always. Thank you, sir. That is our Mavericks analyst, Bobby Curl. That's our Mavs beat writer, Tim Cato. I'm your host, Kevin Gray. We are DLLS Mavs. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Y'all be good. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.